Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here from Oak Hill High School in Converse, Indiana. We have your 1-4 Wapahani Lady Raiders taking on the 3-7 Oak Hill Lady Eagles. As always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillis, alongside who with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show, presented by FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. So Wapahani, again, coming in 1-4 on the season. We've, fell on a little bit of hard luck here the last few games where really we had some opportunities, with Yorktown last Tuesday night. Came up short there, but late, relatively late in the ball game, we had a chance to win. And then it got spaced out on us. Well, then same thing happened just a couple nights ago at home against Frankton, in which that was another very winnable game. I thought, we was right there, very close, and then right there towards the end of the ball game, they just put some distance between us and them, and they got enough to win the ball game there on Tuesday night, and so, it's been just one of those starts of the season where I know it's been tough for these ladies, but you just got to keep chugging away here and hopefully get off to a great start here offensively. We've got to have that defense again. I think our defense has really been, for the most part, very solid. It's just being able to find that consistency on the offensive end. Just got to take care of the basketball, work the ball around, hit our free throws, and rebound. Rebounding, another very important key that we've had trouble with throughout the season here. So, nonetheless, here we'll step aside here for a break. Here is tonight's national anthem. All right, folks, again, welcome back here. Again, kind of a shortened version of our pregame show here this evening. But nonetheless, here we'll take a look here at tonight's non-starters and starters. First, the non-starters for Wapahani. Number 4, Maddie Jefferson. Number 11, Emily Thompson. Also number 5, Zoe Swallow. Number 20, Maddie Felton. Number 22, Lauren Luce. Number 30, Destiny Felder. Number 32, Trinity Brozier, and number 33, Jalen Willis. Now for your Raiders starters, starting here at one guard, number 2, Reese Baker. At the other guard, number 3, Kendall Thrasher. At 1-4, number 12, Layla Lee. At the other guard, number 23, Malia York. And at guard, number 25, Cameron Wise. Again, your Raiders are coached by Mr. Scott Hudson. So now we'll switch gears now on over here to Oak Hill. The non-starters look like this. Number 13, Ashley Moore. Number 15, Joy McDivitt. Number 23, Nikki Alston. Number 25, Melissa Kluvine. Number 35, Holly Gillespie. And number 43, Celia Jackson. Now for the starters. Starting here at one guard, number 11, Audrey Leak. Starting at the other guard position, number 21, Carly Biddle. Starting at forward, number 31, Trinity Thurman. Starting at the other forward, number 33, Lori Miller. And at forward, number 45, Kate Hornacher. Again, These Oak Hill Lady Golden Eagles coming into tonight's ball game, 3-7 on the year. Wapahani 1-4, and like I said, it's been a little bit of a rough stretch to begin the season here for us, but hopefully we can get back on track here tonight again from Oak Hill High School here in Converse, Indiana. Again, it's about an hour and 20-minute drive from Raider Country. So it takes definitely a little bit to get here just west of Marion. And so we're happy to be able to bring all this live for you all here this evening. As tonight's game officially gets underway, again, we want to thank Oak Hill and all their administrators for giving us a nice seat in the house here this evening and for allowing us to be here. So that is greatly appreciated. And we'll have a traveling violation called here on Oak Hill for tonight's opening possession. So Wise now on to Baker. Back to Wise again, now tossed on over here to Layla Lee, facing a little pressure there. Wise here at the top of the key. You got Thrasher open there on the left side. Now here is Malia York again, installed into the Raider lineup here this evening. Been playing some really nice basketball, so really nice to see her get rewarded here tonight. Off the mark there, York with the rebound. Back up top here again, the Thrasher. Here's Baker now. Again, as the Raiders, again, patient with the basketball, not forcing anything. Down low, Lee kicks it back outside to York. Now Wise there in the middle, finds Baker, takes it inside, and lost the handle on it as that was last touched by Oak Hill. And there's Kendall Thrasher for three. Oh, rattles in and out, no good. Tough break right there for Kendall. That was a good-looking shot right there. No good there on the layup, and then the putback, no good as well there by number 45, Hornacher. And a foul here on Wapahani. This looks to be on Cameron Wise. Or no, rather, it's going to be here on Layla Lee. Pardon me. So Layla will pick up her first. Team's first. And again, let's see, that was Hornacher at the line there. And the second one up and good as well. So York finally finds Thrasher now down low. Lee kicks it back outside. Wise to Baker in the corner. The three-pointer is no good. York coming down with a rebound. Again, here's the Raiders restart here on offense. Thrasher over to Wise. Little shot fake. Kicks it back over. Thrasher for the three and drains it. A big-time shot there by Thrasher. And for goodness sake, I just noticed that the clock did not start on our screen for whatever reason. So I apologize for that, folks. We have 5:50 remaining. As a foul here is going to be on Layla Lee. So that's going to be now her second. Team second. And the first one off the back iron there for Hornacher as Jalen Willis will now sub in here for Layla Lee. So Lee will probably be out for a extended period of time here this evening, unfortunately, with being in foul trouble here. So now tied at 3 after that made free throw there from Hornacher. Thrasher on the Wise, right down the middle, and was halted quickly there. So the foul there on number 33, Miller. That's her first, team's first. York inbounded all the way at the very top there to Thrasher. Looks to find Wise, left wing now. Willis trying to post up down low. York there with a shot fake. Takes the shot and no good, as the battle for the rebound will end out of bounds off of Oak Hill. So York to inbound, finds Wise, gets it deflected away, and now we still have a loose ball. Who wants it? Well, I guess Oak Hill does. First turnover of the night here for Wapahani. And the shot will be up and good there by Carly Biddle. A little 6-footer right there from Biddle to give the Golden Eagles a 2-point lead. And the Raiders will turn it over again, back-to-back possessions. Biddle again for 2, no good. But then there's number 11, that is Audrey Leak there with a putback. Baker there on the cross side of the court now to Wise. Willis there in the middle, back to Baker. Now Malia York for 3, and she strikes from long range. Malia York now with her first points on the night. Also to go along with a couple of rebounds, the only 2 rebounds so far for Wapahani. So Biddle having some problems over there. Solid defensive effort there by York and Thrasher. As we'll have a foul here called on number 23, Malia York, her first, team's third. So we'll have number 22, Lauren Luce, now in here for the first time this evening for Malia York. Alston right there. Lost the handle on it briefly. Now finds Hornacher there from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Wise, her first of the night. And the Raiders are off and running here, looking to take the lead. Loose swung on to Baker here in the corner. Back to Lauren, left side, cross-court pass. Wise here with an open 3, no good. Rebounded by the Golden Eagles. In 7-6 ball game. Just outside here to Leak, now up top. Hornacher on here to Alston. Leak here in the corner, back up top. Now swung on, that's number 23, Alston for 3. It's up and good. So Luce gets across half court, finds Willis down low. And Thrasher here with another 3 in a corner off the mark. As the Golden Eagles looking to get back after here in transition, but the Raiders do a solid job defensively of getting back to where the Golden Eagles really couldn't set up the offense. Really didn't have the numbers there. So Gillespie now on to Biddle. Here's a corner 3 from Leak, and it's up and good. So back-to-back made 3s here by the Golden Eagles will put them up by 7 at 13-6 with just under 2.5 remaining here in the first quarter. Baker swung on to Wise, dribbles near the free throw line. Thrasher now to Luce. Back to Thrasher again. You got Luce working a high post. Wise here on the left or on the right side. Thrasher to Baker, a wide open 3 in the corner. It's up and it's good. Reese Baker with her first points on the night. And the Raiders have all 9 points from beyond the arc.
Substitutions for both teams. Number 15, Joy McDivitt.
So we got Joy McDivitt in here for the Golden Eagles, also Malia York. Subbing back in here for Wapahani. Coming in there for Kendall Thrasher. Gillespie now to Hornacher there, nearly turned over. Austin gets it blocked away there by York. And here we start again. Baker cross court there, dangerous pass there to Wise. Now York here at the top of the key. Back to Wise, the three-pointer, no good. Was right on line, just couldn't come away with anything. Now Malia York, no good for three. And Austin will get the basket to go right there, Nicky. Austin there for two. And so now 15-9, Wise out near the half-court line. Now York back over to Wise again, loose here in the corner. Got to make sure we're continuing to settle for good shots. That's a good-looking shot there by Luce. Just off the back iron, no good. Rebounded there by Hornacher as Leak will hold off the basketball, find the offense here for the Golden Eagles within the closing half minute remaining here in the first. Gillespie now with a handoff here. That was number 15, McDivitt. Now Leak will get it batted away from her by Wise with 20 seconds to play. Again, it is Oak Hill 15, Wapahani 9.
Oak Hill substitution, number 43, Sailor Jackson in, replacing a number 45.
So number 43, Jackson, subs in there for Oak Hill. All right, there to the middle, down low, and that's going to be turned over. McDivitt couldn't get there in time. Second turnover now of the night here for Oak Hill. You got 9 seconds to play with here. Inbounded there along the sideline to Baker, and it's going to be turned over. Third turnover now for Wapahani. Gillespie on over to Austin for three. It's up and no good. So that's going to be your end of the first quarter here from Oak Hill High School in Converse, Indiana. It's 15-9 Oak Hill here at the end of one. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back here, folks, to our East Jackson Auto Sales game break. Again, it's Oak Hill 15, Wapahani 9, as both teams come back out of the huddle. Again, make sure to join us tomorrow night, actually the next two nights, with Wapahani Raider Boys Basketball. We'll have that one all right here on the WHS Network tomorrow night at home against Westell in a first MEC Conference game of the season here for your Raiders. And then on Saturday night, we'll get back at it again, this time against the Wabash Apaches. So again, that's going to be coming all to you live on the WHS Network tomorrow night and Saturday night. So 3 consecutive nights of Raider sports here on the WHS Network. Corner three here from Baker. It's up and fires away there with another three for Wapahani. That is the second on the night there for Baker. Gives her now 6 points. And so far, all 12 points have come from behind the three-point line, as the Golden Eagles will turn it over for the third time this evening. So loose to inbound it here, and Wise will go ahead and walk it up floor. Again with Wapahani down by 3. Again, we want to thank everyone for joining us here this evening. Whether you're a Oak Hill fan or a Wapahani fan, each and every one of you is very important to us, and we appreciate your support of our of the teams here this evening, and more importantly here for your Wapahani Lady Raider basketball team. Baker finds Luce, now cross-court pass. Wise looks to drive, finds Lee. Again, she just came in right there in between quarters. A 3 from Wise is up and no good. And that's going to be snagged down there by, that was, I believe, number 43, Jackson. But we have York, Luce, Baker, Lee, and Wise on the floor coming out here in the second quarter for Wapahani. Again for Oak Hill, we have Austin, as that was on top of the backboard there, no good. Now Thrasher and Willis will return to the floor, so now a new look to the Golden Eagles. Again, we have McDivitt as well as Thurman, Hornacher, Austin, and Carly Biddle in there for Oak Hill. So turnover number 4 now for the Lady Raiders here in the first half. Again, Oak Hill with 3. And it's a 3-point lead here for the Golden Eagles. McDivitt now into the corner. Biddle now sends it back outside again. And a foul there on Kendall Thrasher. So Thrasher will get called with her first, team's 4th. Back here on the left side, McDivitt tries to find the middle, deflected away there by Luce and out of bounds. So possession will stay with the Lady Golden Eagles as number 11, Audrey Leak, will return to the floor here for Oak Hill. 5:39 to play here in the first half. Again, still a 3-point lead for the Golden Eagles as the Raiders look to hopefully even this one out. Wise with the takeaway there. And so a foul there on number 11, Audrey Leak, will be her first, team's second. So I'm not sure exactly what the whole purpose was right there. You know, you had Luce and Thrasher wide open. You know, we've got to just go with whoever's open at the time. So there we go. Thrasher here at the top. Now Wise here on the right side. Back over here, Thrasher. Then Willis trying to post up down low here, and that's another deflected pass out of bounds. And so Wapahani will hold on to possession of the basketball here with, again, just a little over 5 minutes remaining here in the first half, with the Raiders down by 3. Luce there at the high post. Kicks it back out to the left side here, and we're going to have a 3-second lane violation. I believe that was on Jalen Willis. So tough break there for the Raiders. That's turnover number 5 of the night here for Wapahani. Again, you don't see that called very often, really. I mean, you'd be a bit surprised in how long. You know, it doesn't make a difference whether we're talking about girls basketball or boys basketball. That's just not something that is really called all that often as a 3-second lane violation. Cross-court pass here to Baker on the left side, out to the middle, back out. Wise looking to drive here. It was cut off by Leak, and I believe that was Thurman down low. Got to look to drive here. Got to attack the middle of the floor. Baker for 2 and knocks it down. So Baker now with 8 points on the night. And it's a 1-point lead now for Oak Hill. Just about 4 minutes to play here in the second. Leak on over here to Biddle. Now corner here is Thurman. A little bit of trouble there. Narrowly turned it over, and she does as Hornacher unable to handle it. 5th turnover now of the night here for Oak Hill. And Baker looked like Baker was hugged down there, to be quite frank with y'all. Kind of surprised that might not have been a foul there, but instead the Raiders will take a timeout. And we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. So a big thanks to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC Dealership, owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clara Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle or would like to know more information about one, make sure to contact Stoops at 765-288-1903 and visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. So again, a special thanks there to the one of the best in the business right there, Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC Dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. So following the timeout, again, it's Wapahani basketball down by 1 with 3:45 to play here in the second quarter. And Brandon Morvillius right here with you. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. I hope all of you have had a really nice day so far. On this Thursday, it's almost Friday, it's almost the weekend, and Baker shooting the lights out of this place already now with her third 3 of the night. Gives her 11 points and a 2-point Wapahani lead. The 3-pointer no good that time for Alston. The offensive rebound there, we've got to clamp down right there. Don't give them any more opportunities. As Wise stepped out of bounds, nearly was able to pick up that turnover. And another deflected pass, nicely done right there, getting the hands involved. Wise for 2, misses the layup. Tough break there for Cameron. All the way down floor, Biddle with the left hand, no good. Hornacher battling on the inside, and a foul called. This looks to be maybe a foul here on loose, and it will be. So Lauren will pick up her first. Team's 5th. And the first one's going to be up and good. Second of 2 will be up off the back iron, no good. That was rebounded there by Baker, her first of the night. Up top, Reese to loose there, and it's going to be taken away. Turnover number 6 now for Wapahani. And so now, just like that, the Lady Golden Eagles have taken the lead. And Thrasher takes her eyes off of that one, and the Raiders will turn it over. Goodness, starting to fall apart here. Last couple possessions. It's got to regroup. Again, you got a little over 2 minutes remaining here in this half. Got to end it on a right note. And committed the turnover there. Baker picked that one off. Baker drives baseline and fouled on the shot. So you love the aggressiveness there. Foul here on number 45. So that's going to be her first, team's third. And the first one no good there for Baker. Again, these are the first free throws of the night here for Wapahani. The second of 2 up and good. So we'll take that. 1 for 2. Obviously better than 0 for 2. We'll take that any day of the week and twice on Sunday. So Baker now with 12 points. Got a loose ball on the floor. And a foul is called here on number 25, Cameron Wise. That's her first, team 6.
Golden Eagle substitution, number 33, Lori Miller back in.
What do they expect us to do?
And we'll have a timeout taken here by Oak Hill, so we will take a timeout here with them. It's tied at 18 with 1:39 remaining here in the first half. We'll be back right after this message. Alrighty, folks, back out of the timeout here again with 1:39 remaining here in the first half, tied at 18. Again, Oak Hill in possession of the basketball. Biddle back up top here to McDivitt out near half court. Back over to Biddle, looking to drive. Nice close out there by York. Closing off that angle there to the basket along the baseline. Leak back to Biddle. The 3 is blocked by Thrasher. Back up top, Wise thought about it. Cross-court pass. Malia York for 3. It's up, and it's good. Malia York from downtown, her second 3 of the night, now gives her 6 points to go along with 2 rebounds. Now Leak for 3, no good that time. Bounced around a couple times there, and now a jump ball. And the possession arrow will favor Oak Hill. And nearly picked off there by Wise. Shot's no good, bounced around a couple times. Baker out front there to Thrasher. The layup will be blocked away. So York to inbound. So Thrasher will head to the line. So the foul there on McDivitt, her first. Team's 4th. Again here, Baker at the line for 2. First one will be up and rimmed out, no good, for goodness sakes. That was all but down there for Reese Baker. The second of 2, up and good. Finds the bottom of the net that time. So the Raiders 2 of 4 from the line. All 4 of those have been from Reese Baker. And it's a 4-point lead for Wapahani. Closing seconds here of the first half. Let's see if we can get us a stop right here. Biddle swung on to Thurman here into the corner. McDivitt finds Leak up top. Now Biddle thought about the 3. A deep 3 from Leak, and it's up and no good, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So your halftime score, your Wapahani Lady Raiders 22 and the Oak Hill Lady Golden Eagles 18. So folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, on the other side of the break, we'll have our halftime report. We'll recap the first half, talk about stats, go through that and a little bit what to expect and hopefully in the second half. And then again talk about our upcoming broadcast the next 2 nights here on the WHS Network. So folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All righty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com with our East Jackson Auto Sales halftime report. Again with Wapahani ahead 22-18 as both teams are now in the locker rooms going over their second half plans. Obviously, again, it didn't look good at times there initially there for Wapahani. Really, neither team, because neither team could really get much flow on offense. But then Oak Hill, kind of got going there, and the Raiders stayed right there with them really ever since. And again, it's this level of consistency again. You've got to have consistency throughout the entirety of a ball game. You've got to have balance with outside and inside scoring, and then defensively, what are you bringing to the table? Are you getting deflections? Are you contesting every shot? You're blocking out, rebounding. The little basics of the game, the little facets of the game. Are you doing it correctly? Communication. I think also another very important thing. And really, for the most part, I love our defensive effort. Again, we've really played fairly good defense for a good majority of the season so far. Now, granted, we've only played 5 games. This is our 6th. But I love the defensive effort. It's just, can we get the offense to come around? And, you look at Baker, Reese Baker's been, the biggest highlight for us offensively, but, it takes everybody because, you got to have someone to get her the ball, when she does put up these shots, so it takes a whole group effort. And so, again, starting on the defensive end, that's where we're making our living right now. We're able to create turnovers. Oak Hill has 9 first-half turnovers. Wapahani with 7. But again, that's where it starts. And I think that a lot of the time, they have knocked some shots down. Oak Hill has, from maybe a couple threes. But really, for the most part, most of their shots has been on the inside. And, and knocking some shots down from there. So we just got to continue to hammer it down on the defensive end. I love the effort that we're putting together. And then, like I said, offensively, we're moving the ball a little bit better. Still maybe not the greatest. You get a couple, one too many, cross-court passes that can be picked off. So really got to watch that because we sometimes tend to do that a little too often. And, defenses pick up on that. They'll just be waiting for it and pick it off nearly every time. So we need to watch maybe doing that a little bit more, kind of shorten our passes. Look to establish that inside, though. I don't think we've done nearly enough on the inside. Now, again, granted, we have hit our outside shots, which that's great and all. Don't get me wrong, but I think you still have to have that inside presence. Whether it be, Willis on the inside or, Luce, working at high, low post as well. Layla Lee, Cameron Wise. I don't care who it is. I'd just like to see us do a little bit more of attack in the rim on the inside, because again, once you're able to do that, I think it's going to even open up more opportunities outside as well. And so far, we've done our thing on the outside. So I think the more we can establish the inside game, the more it's going to only complement our outside game with our outside shooting that we've had so far tonight. So it's been a fun game to watch. Hopefully we can just keep plugging away and build off the lead that we've established here at the half. But you take a look here overall stat-wise, the Raiders again led here by Reese Baker so far this evening. She has 13 points, go along with 2 rebounds. Then Malia York with 6 points and 1 rebound. And then finally Kendall Thrasher with 3 points. Lauren Luce with 1 rebound, and Cameron Wise with 1 rebound. Again, for a grand total of 22 points scored here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, also just to make mention of, and I talked about it a little bit earlier, we're going to be back on the broadcast the next 2 nights as well from home. 2 home games for your Wapahani boys basketball team tomorrow night at home against Westdale, which that Westdale team looking pretty good so far. 4-2 on the season. Gotten off to a really nice start. Have some pretty good scores there as well, so that should be a great game coming up tomorrow night at home for the first MEC conference game of the season. And then on Saturday night, we were supposed to play against Alexandria. Well, that game was postponed, and then athletic director and head coach as well, Matt Luce, was able to get another game scheduled in there. And Wapahani will take on Wabash, the Wabash Apaches. That will be, again, a JV start time, 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. So again, folks, we'll step aside for a break. Again, this has been our East Jackson Auto Sales game break at the half. We'll be back here with your second half of basketball here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. folks, welcome back here as we begin this second half of play. Again, from Oak Hill High School here in Converse, Indiana. Again, we want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight. As always, I'm Brandon Morbilius. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And we'll have a jump ball to begin things here, and that will be Oak Hill basketball. So not exactly how you draw it up to begin this second half. Biddle, yes, a traveling violation. So neither team, I guess, wanting to take command of the basketball here to begin this the second half. So back-to-back turnovers, one by Wapahani, one by Oak Hill. Thrasher there steps up for the three, no good. They're off the right side of the rim, and so the Golden Eagles begin again here on offense. Leak there, corner two, no good. And out of bounds, last touched by Wapahani. Biddle here on the right corner. Back up top now, Leak. Back over to Biddle again. Not much so far here offensively because the defense has been so good of Wapahani. They're on the inside, off the mark there, rebounded and put back in. That's number 21, Carly Biddle. So yet again, that's where we've got to get the block out. You got your stop defensively. Don't bail them out by not rebounding the basketball. Kicked outside here to Thrasher. You got Wise here now to the middle. Finds Thrasher again. And she won't get the runner to go, but she was fouled on the shot. So that will be two of them here for Kendall Thrashers. The foul's going to be here on number 33. So Miller will pick up her second, team's first of the half here for Oak Hill. And the first one's going to be off the mark for Thrasher. As we'll see Layla Lee now in the game here for Malia York. Second of two for Thrasher will be up and good. That actually would have been a lane violation had she missed that. That would have been a lane violation on Oak Hill. And right on in the inside right there, 2-point layup. That was number 31, Thurman. Cross-court pass, Thrasher on the Wise, wide open for three. It is up, and it's good. Cameron Wise collects on her first points here of the evening, and that gives Wapahani another 4-point lead. Big shot made there from Cameron. Good help side right there. Willis coming off of that block. Now kick back outside, and that was lost there by Thurman. Second turnover now here in the second half for Oak Hill. Wise into the corner, Baker with the three. It's up, and thought for a second I might get stuck up there on top of the backboard. Luckily it did not. So we're going to correct the clock here. Apologize again. The clock did not start earlier. So it was about 10 or so seconds behind. So we had a inadvertent horn. Biddle right down the middle got knocked away. Now Leak on there to Hornacher. And Thurman no good there on the shot. Rebounded by Layla Lee, her first rebound of the night. And the Raiders are off and rolling. Wise Taking it down low there to Willis. Lee outside to Thrasher for three and knocks it down. Another one, yes ma'am. Kendall Thrasher with her second three of the night. So another turnover there, third now here in the second half, gives them 12 for the ball game for Oak Hill. Again, this team is just about a couple of years removed from the state championship game down there at Bankers Live Fieldhouse in 2019, as Layla Lee gets involved. Again, this team has been very, very good, along with their boys team here. So this school is well known for their very good basketball teams. Jalen Willis there with a rebound, her first down of the night. Maurice Baker up and good for two. And so now the Raiders have really opened it up here out to an 11-point lead. Defensive pressure here, deflected away there by Wise. Great hands, 4 turnovers now. And I'll tell you what, it was a good thing Wise went back there to help Lee right there, because she was in a world of trouble. Nobody was back to really help her out until the last second. And Lee will get it knocked away from her. Second turnover here in the second half. Biddle will get the layup to roll all the way around the rim and good. Wise here at the top. Now on the Thrasher. Lee down low here to Willis. Lost the handle on that one, and the Raiders will turn it over. Third now here in the second half. As we'll see Joy McDivitt return to the floor here for the Golden Eagles. Also Lauren Luce now in for Wapahani. McDivitt here on the left wing. Up top now, Thurman finds Biddle on the right side. And a wide open path there to the basket there for Nikki Austin. Really nice angle. Now the Raider defender pinned there to the backside and cruised right on in there for the layup. So Thrasher overthrows Lee. And that ball will be deflected away, last touched by Oak Hill. So it's going to be Wapahani basketball. 5 turnovers now here in the second half for the Golden Eagles. So a little full court pressure put on here by Oak Hill. Again, it'll be loose to inbound. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Wapahani. This will be their second charge timeout here of the evening. So they have 3 timeouts remaining with 2:09 remaining here in the third quarter. We'll step aside and we'll be back right after this. All right, folks, back out onto the floor here. Again, it's Wapahani Lady Raider basketball. Again, we have a 7-point lead here. Let's see if we can continue to build that lead back up here. It was up to as much as 11 here in this third quarter. And no good right there. So McDivitt out near half court finds Biddle. Swung on Thurman here on the left wing. Got Alston there flashing to the middle. Biddle now to Hornacher along the baseline. Back all the way swung up top. McDivitt now to the left side. And a little baseline jumper, no good. Loose coming down with a rebound. Her second now of the night. Wise over the shot fake and took one too many steps. So turnover number 5 now in the second half gives Wapahani 12 for the ball game. Oak Hill right now with 14 turnovers. So again, we have Thrasher, Baker, Lee, Willis, and Luce on the floor. Biddle now to Hornacher there along the baseline. All the way back up top again. Same exact play they just ran. Luckily recovered that a little bit better that time around. Now Leak on to McDivitt. Nice positioning. Oh, man. That looked like a clean deflection there by Jalen Willis. But they say that she got her on the hand, so the reach-in foul there on Willis will be her first. Team's first of the half. Leak for 3 and finds the bottom of the net. And so a 7-0 run here by Oak Hill. Down court, Baker. Again in there for 2. Gets the bucket to go. Yes. And so she will head to the line for one more. The foul on number 15, Joy McDivitt. Her second, team second of the half. Malaya York will reacclimate herself back into the Raider lineup. Again here with Baker at the line for one more. And completes the three-point play. Leak there with another 3, no good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. That's 36-29 Wapahani. Here at the end of 3, we'll step aside here for a break. Again, we got your fourth quarter of action coming up here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here, folks. Brandon Morvillius alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy as we open up this fourth quarter play. Again here from Oak Hill High School in Converse, Indiana. It is 36-29. Again, the Raiders got the lead up to as much as 11. Inside feed there to Willis, no good that time as the Eagles will head back the other way. In the left corner, all the way back up top here again to Biddle. Leak now there to Hornacher, back to Leak, on to McDivitt. Nice defense there from Baker. Now Biddle steps in there to the free throw line, no good. And Lee will come up with the rebound, her second now of the night. And so again, the Raiders looking to expand in on the lead here with a 7-point lead as we stand. And nearly taken away right there. We'll have a timeout by Wapahani. So this will be their third charge timeout here of the evening. We'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, just a reminder, at the conclusion of tonight's ball game, we will not be having a Raiders Live post-game show like we normally do. With being on the road and everything, we've got to get packed up and head back east to Raider country there. Again, it's a little bit of a haul, about an hour and 15-minute drive or so back home there. So we'll have to get things cleaned up rather quickly to be able to get back at a relatively decent hour. But then again, just a reminder there again, next week your Lady Raiders will be back in action on Monday night against Union. Now we're not sure if that's a varsity only varsity only game or not. I don't know if they have a JV team at Union, so we'll have to figure that out here within the coming days. And as soon as I find that out, then we'll make sure and put that on our social media sites on Twitter and Facebook. If you don't follow us on Twitter, make sure to do so. It's at WHS Network, and like us on Facebook. Wise there on to York. Nearly picked off there. Wise in control, and we've seen that one coming. Foul on the shot. So that will send Biddle to the line for two. As a foul will be on number 25, Cameron Wise. That's her her second, team's second of the half. And the first one's going to be open, no good there for Biddle. Kendall Thrasher will return to the floor there for Malia York. So again, Biddle there to line for one more, and the second one up and no good either. Rebounded there by Layla Lee, her third of the night. Willis back to Lee. And the Raiders just got to be patient, take care of the basketball, make smart decisions here. Then you got to learn how to play with a lead here. Work the ball around. That's really no different than what we was doing before. Just got to pay a little bit more attention to detail. And Willis good for two. That was a really nice find there by Baker, and a nice finish there by Jalen. Gets her first points on the night to go along with a rebound. Three-pointer no good that time. Rebounded by Wise, her second of the night. Again, I'd be looking to continue to use some clock here. Don't be in any kind of hurry. Make sure we're settling for good shots. Work the ball around. Thrasher back to Wise now. That's when I would have probably taken it more to the basket. And that was rebounded there by Willis, but then was fouled. And the foul is going to be here on Carly Biddle, number 21. That's going to be her first, team's third. So we've got 5:23 to play. Inbound to Wise, a bump in the back and the basket. That's a big 2 points right there. And so the foul on Biddle. Her second now, team's fourth. And so again, Wise out to the line for one more. Again, as the Raiders match their largest lead of the night of 11. Go ahead and push that a little bit further right here if you're Wise. You got Thurman and Hornacher back in. And the free throw will be up and good. Nicely done there by Wise. So Cameron now with 6 points to go along with a couple of rebounds. Up top here, Thurman. Now Audrey Leak here on the right side, deflected away. And that's going to be another turnover by the Golden Eagles. Picked off by Baker. And Leak will pick up foul number 2, team's 5th. And looks like we're going to have mass substitution here for the Oak Hill Lady Golden Eagles. So obviously not overly thrilled with what he's seeing here from his team so far, so he's going to remove 4 of the 5 out there on the floor. And so now foul there on Lee will be her 3rd, team's 3rd. And so again, mass substitution in. So I'm not sure what the point is, what the point was of that whole debacle of things. Over here to Leak. Screen set. Thurman for 3. No good that time. Baker corralling the rebound. 3rd of the night. No good there. Leak then with the rebound and putback. And so back now to a 10-point ball game. Flies to inbound it. Gets the ball deflected away. And so mass substitutions again. It's like watching football. Send more subs in, bring another setback out, and so on and so forth. Usually don't see that very often, where you're subbing out 4 and doing that quite regularly. Has to be an over and back violation, and indeed it will be. Of course, we've got to go towards the basketball. We're going away from the basketball. And so a timeout now by Wapahani. We're going to have to take a timeout here with them. Goodness sakes. It's 41-31 Wapahani. 4:20 remaining here in regulation. We'll be back right after this break.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back. Again, following the timeout, it'll be Wapahani basketball with 4:20 to play. And the Raiders here with a 10-point lead, 41-31. Again, we've got to start going towards the basketball. We've got to find ways to get girls open, set some screens, do something. We're doing the same thing and picked off again. We're not getting each other open. So Oak Hill will lose that one out of bounds. Thankfully there if you're Wapahani. And a loose ball. Oak Hill comes up with it. Oh my goodness. We've got to learn how to play with a lead here, folks. Got to learn how to play with a lead. There's no reason why we should be putting that much pressure on ourselves. I mean, obviously they're putting enough pressure the way it is. But we have got to take better care of the basketball. It's, pretty well obvious, but my goodness. So the first one's going to be up and good.
All we got to do is handle the pressure. We can't even handle the ball. What do you expect to happen?
So Alston again here at the line for one more. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Cameron Wise, now her third. Down court here to Luce. I'll just go ahead and take it on inside, but Luce will take the shot. So the foul there on Lee will now be her fourth. Team's fifth. So Biddle right through the middle. You like how I did that right there. Nice rhyming, wasn't it? Off the mark, blocked away, but Wise got her with the body. And so that will be Wise's third, team sixth. And back to the free throw line. That's number 23, Nikki Alston. And the first one's going to be up and good. No good there on that one, but McDivitt got the rebound right there. And Lee now for the rebound that time around. All right, so we'll see number 33, Jalen Willis, now back into the ball game. Layla Lee to inbound. Inbound to Baker. One thing you don't want to do is stop your dribble. Holy Moses. This game's starting to go off the rails quickly here. Lee for three. Oh boy. Did we need that one? That might be the biggest shot of the game so far. Just to get us back on track. So that is turnover number 9 here in second half. 18 now on the evening here for Oak Hill. Wise all the way back out near half court, finds Baker. Attack that rim. Pulls it back out now to Willis. And we'll have a reach-in foul. And a foul's going to be here on number 43, Sayla Jackson. It's going to be her first, team sixth. And Lee fouled. And so the foul here on number 35, Holly Gillespie. That's her first, team's seventh, so the Raiders now in the bonus. And again, mass substitution here for the Lady Golden Eagles. Again, it'll be Layla Lee at the line for the 1-and-1. And unable to convert there on that one. Down court, Alston finds Leak underneath for two. And now Oak Hill takes a timeout. So they have 3 remaining. And it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and, again, stay right here with you. Again, this will be our East Jackson Auto Sale game break. Again, Wapahani really should probably be winning. Should be winning this game by more. Luckily, we do have that 9-point lead established, but again, some of these little turnovers here in this fourth quarter, again, all because of the pressure put on here by Oak Hill. We've just got to do a better job of handling the pressure. That's been the biggest problem so far. But hopefully we can put all that behind us. Then you got just under 2.5 remaining. Pass down 4 here. Thrasher now on to Baker. Back to Thrasher again. Lee there with a wide open lane to the basket. Well executed there by Layla. And so now Layla with 7 points to go along with 4 rebounds. Another big shot there. And now to the right side, nearly thrown away. And that's going to be a double dribble called here on Oak Hill. And that is going to be turnover number 19 here on the night. And we'll throw it out of bounds. So now Wapahani, we've turned it over 17 times. 10 of those have been here in the second half. Now all the way back up top, swung on. Alston here for 3. No good there. Willis with rebound number 3 for herself on the night. Baker to Wise, and she'll be fouled. And so the foul here, number 45, Kate Hornacher. That's going to be her second. Team's 8th. And again, Wise to the line. More than 1 and 1. And knocks down the first one. That's what we like to see. And the second up and goes well. Nicely done there by Cameron. 8 points down the night here for Cameron Wise, along with 3 rebounds. Stripped away, a loose ball. Baker comes up with it. We'll have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Oak Hill. And a foul from behind. It's going to be here on Jalen Willis, her second. Team 7th. So now Oak Hill in the bonus. And so that will send number 45, Kate Hornacher, to the line for the 1-and-1 opportunity. And a free throw attempt will be up and good. And now a timeout will be taken here by Wapahani. So this will be their final timeout of the evening. Again, it's 48-36 with $1:14 remaining. We'll be back with more right after this message. All right, folks, welcome back here again. Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. 1 minute 14 remains here in this fourth quarter. It's 48-36 Wapahani. So again, coming back out of the timeout here, again, the primary focus for the Raiders is to inbound the basketball without turning it over. That's been, again, one of our biggest issues, at least here in this fourth quarter, has been not being able to get the ball inbounded. And that ball is deflected. Good job there by Lee, but was then blocked away. So Biddle to inbound, finds Hornacher there. Kicks it back out. The three-pointer's up, no good. Thurman there with a rebound. Can't get that one to go either. And then the rebound and put back. So the foul there on Willis, her third. Team's eighth. And so again, Hornacher at the line here for one more. So the free throw attempt will be up off the back iron, no good. Rebounded there by Baker. Her fourth now of the night. Lee now to Willis. And now she'll be fouled from behind by number 35, Holly Gillespie. So that's her second. Team's ninth. And so the 1-and-1 opportunity now for Jalen Willis here at the line for your Lady Raiders. And so the first one will be up and off the front iron, no good. Down court, deflected there by Lee, a loose ball. Who wants it? Lee comes up with it. Love the hustle right there. I'm at a loss for words. So it'll be Oak Hill basketball. Biddle to the right side, Alston for three, and drains it, and she'll head to the line for one more. So the foul here on number 2, Reese Baker. That's going to be her first. Team's ninth. So again, Nikki Alston at the line for one more to possibly convert on a 4-point play. And it's up, no good. Rebounded there by Lee. Her fifth of the night. And another foul, and here we go again, the foul game. So the foul number 43, Jackson, her second, team's 10th. So the Raiders will now be in the double bonus, so 2 shots here for Layla Lee. Got to make good on these opportunities. Got to put this game away. Can't allow the other team to hang around. So the first one's up and good. 8 points now for Lee on the night. Another mass substitution here for the Lady Golden Eagles. And no good there on the second one. So still 1 for 2. We'll take that. 3-pointer off the mark. Wise with a rebound. And another foul on the play. And so this time it's going to be on number 31, Trinity Thurman, her first. And so back to the line we go. We'll have Cameron Wise now at the charity stripe here for 2 of them. And the first one rolls out no good. That's a tough break there for Cameron. We'll see Malia York returning to the floor here for Kendall Thrasher. Second one will be good. Lauren Luce now in for Jalen Willis. Leak back outside. Biddle will get the shot blocked. And so another jump ball. This time possession arrow will favor Wapahani. My goodness. That was a very long 5 seconds, I'll tell you that. But then the Raiders will throw it out of bounds. So a good win here tonight for Wapahani. Wouldn't say that it was clean, a clean win, but a win nonetheless. And that's going to be it right there. Final score here this evening, your Wapahani Lady Raiders on the road with a victory over Oak Hill, 50-41. We'll step aside here for a quick break. We'll give you some stats to finish it up, and we'll be back with more right after that. All right, folks, welcome back. Here we'll take a look here at your post-game stats here this evening. The Raiders were led by Reese Baker at a team-high 18 points, go along with 4 rebounds, followed by Cameron Wise, 9 points, 4 rebounds. Layla Lee with 8 points, 5 rebounds. Kendall Thrasher, 7 points and a rebound. Malia York, 6 points, 3 rebounds. And then Jalen Willis, 2 points and 3 rebounds, and Lauren Luce with 2 rebounds, again for a grand total of 50 points scored. Here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, your Lady Raiders now improved to 2-4 on the season. Again, they'll be back at it on Monday at home against Union to take on the Lady Rockets. So, again, whenever we find out some more information, if there will be a JV game or not, we'll make sure and put that on our social media sites on Twitter and Facebook. So make sure to look for that in the coming days. So until tomorrow night, folks, again, we'll be back at it with Raider boys basketball the next 2 nights. We'll be having Wapahani taking on Westdale for the first conference game of the year. For your Raiders, again, that'll be a JV start time, 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. And then Saturday night, another home game against Wabash. The Apaches come into Raider Gymnasium. Again, all the same times, JV at 6, varsity to follow. So, folks, until then, again, we thank you all for watching us here tonight. And a big thanks to all of our sponsors. So, until tomorrow night, folks, Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Oak Hill.